Okay, creating a NavMesh to set up some roaming behavior. And we're going to see if we can sync that into the blueprint.
And what I'm going to do next is actually just create a simple AI controller. And in Unreal Engine, if you do start getting into projects, I really recommend organization. So I'm just going to right click and create a new folder and just call this AI. And then I'll just click into this folder and I'm going to right click and select a blueprint class. And for the blueprint class, I'm going to look for something called an AI controller. So when I begin typing in AI controller, I'll see AI controller pop up and I'll hit select. And I'll just call this something like BP underscore AI creature controller, and I'll double click to open this up. And now you can see that in this controller, we have some actions component, a path following component, and so on. And I'll be adjusting the event graph, which you can hit on the tab up here, and adding some modifications so that we can basically use this controller to control our AI.
If I want to do it within the plugin content, why does that not? Because it's just a skeletal mesh. So this is just a skeletal mesh.
Person. And then I'll select blueprint, and you'll see this BP third.
That's a character class. This is a blank viewable NPC, which should inherit from the character class. Where do I find that basic script that guy's got going on there? Blueprint class, scene component, actor component, player controller is an actor responsible for controlling a pawn used by the player. So why does this event graph have nothing in it? What am I missing here? This is a copy of something. This is a copy of the third person blueprint, third person character. Starter content, architecture, audio, texture, shapes, materials. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. You're the best. What am I missing?
So I'm just gonna drag out the event begin play and look for the start roaming function or the start roaming event as well. So I'll hit compile and save. And now basically what this is telling us to do is when we begin play, we're gonna call this custom event called start roaming. And it's gonna do all of this. And when we're done, when we finish moving to that location that we set on the go location, it's gonna start roaming again and start from here.
Okay, what did I do wrong here? Let's see, let's go to edit content. This guy doesn't have any of the movement script, just has the AI controller set up. Graph was empty. Got it. Let's break this down. What went wrong? There could be a few reasons why AI character isn't moving. AI controller is not assigned for your character may not be assigned to the AI controller properly, so the logic inside the AI controller. Even if your AI controller is moving the character needs to have a character movement component to be able to move. Open your character blueprint, make sure it has character movement component added. Third person, blueprint character. We say AI controller and we put that as the same controller. And then let's go ahead and say everything here player. Okay, that one moves. Why does mine not move? This one has animation class ABP Quinn C. Oh, is Quinn C not available? Please, this is many. Let's do that. Let's compile that. Cancel that and hit play. There we go. Now what's going on with him? He's just doing Spider-Man fall. So I went back into the CPP file and I actually deleted the manual integration of a skeletal mesh component. So anything that the character class can already do, you don't need to add to that. I'm just getting used to that. It's not as manual as you would think it is. I just had to add the animation class, which was left blank, which on the blueprint character from the starter kit was ABP Quinn. Here's my custom class, and here is the starter content. That's a step in the right direction. That reminds me of like Mega Man or some old school arcade. Use acceleration for use acceleration for paths within the character's movement component. This setting helps ensure the AI's movement logic correctly informs the animation system about when and how the character is moving. If this option is enabled, the character might be reacting to physics and falling even the AI control is not driving in correct movement mode. The character movement component mode, walking, falling, needs to be set correctly for the desired behavior animation import issues. Okay, well I know that one, the movement component. I know exactly where that is. So let's try that. Let's go to the character movement component. Shouldn't be anything different. Rendering, visible, hidden, and gain. Component replication, nothing. Cooking, nothing. Inertia conditioning 001, normal 111, 111, 82, 500, 100, 100, 2s. So let's see what happened there. Okay, got it. And what did I just change? Use accelerations for paths. Got it. Nice. Sick. Okay, time to go update that YouTube thing.